It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for The Walking Dead. This one's going to be a video looking at Season 11 of The Walking Dead and making some predictions for Season 11 based on the source material from the comic book. We're going to look at Mercer's first scene, when we can expect to see him, and when we can expect to get some casting information for Mercer. Now, for non-comic readers, let me tell you a little bit about Mercer. Mercer is an officer of the Commonwealth. He is like a military lead, you could say, for the Commonwealth soldiers. Commonwealth being the community from which the soldiers that appeared at the end of Season 10, Episode 16 are from. And they're the community that Stephanie is from. Stephanie being the girl that Eugene was communicating with on the radio. So with that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about the casting information because, of course, I have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on there. So does that mean The Rock is cast? Absolutely not. But there's a lot of fans out there that think this is a good casting and they want to see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in The Walking Dead in the role of Mercer. I don't think that it's a good casting, and I feel like the only reason people feel like it's a good casting is because of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's size. Because of course in the comics, Mercer was a huge guy and people definitely noticed him when he showed up. If you thought Beta was big and a force to be reckoned with, you haven't seen anything yet. Mercer, I think, is even taller and more muscular than Beta was. And I have some screenshots of when Mercer first appears in the Walking Dead comic book on the screen, so you can check it out if you have not read the comics. But I feel like the only reason people are saying that The Rock should play Mercer is because of the size. Now, I'm not saying it won't work if it's The Rock, but I'm just saying that sometimes casting a recognizable person is not a good idea. Of course, that's not always true. We know that because of what we saw from Ryan Hurst's Beta, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's Negan, and so on, but I'm just saying it's a little tricky to get right. But with that said, when can we expect to get some casting news about who's going to play Mercer? Well, I think that ties into the discussion about Mercer's first scene from the comics. If they want to follow that introduction directly, then I don't think that Mercer is going to appear in the bonus episodes for Season 10, which are being filmed as we speak. The reason for that is if they wanted him in the bonus episodes, first, he would have been casted by now, and then if they want to do that, that means that they're going to have to kind of show us a little bit more about Commonwealth. And I don't think they want to do that before Season 11. And the reason I'm saying they have to give us some more details about Commonwealth if they want to bring Mercer in the bonus episodes is because when we first meet Mercer, we are actually inside the Commonwealth. Unless they want to remix that a little bit and have him appear in another sort of way. If they want to bring him in early, they could even do like a mini backstory for him so that they build up his character before we see him in Season 11. But as far as when we're going to see him, I think it's most likely going to be in Season 11, which means that casting news about who's going to play Mercer is most likely not going to come anytime soon. So we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to find out who's going to play Mercer. Fans who want The Rock to play him may get their wish if the casting crew thinks that this is a good casting. The Walking Dead is usually great with casting, so if they cast The Rock, I would have faith that, it's a match. But with that said, before I end this video, I do want to talk a little bit more about Mercer's first scene. In the comics, when we first see Mercer, it's actually a pretty interesting and kind of weird scene where he appears. It's not a typical Walking Dead kind of moment, if you will. But let's see if they're going to do that the same or differently. But I hope that they do remix things a little bit as far as the Commonwealth's story is concerned, because that storyline was a letdown to many fans. So I hope that they remix that slightly, and specifically when it comes to Mercer, I hope that they give him some better stories and they make him a more prominent character than what his character was in the comics. But with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to share and smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.